So I'm aware that not all women do BBL for their man or for guys. But for the women that do, I want to be clear, speaking for the men. Not all men like BBLs. Wait, all. You said all. No.
What are the effects of plastic surgery, specifically BBLs, within the Nigerian culture? Tough one, right?
Yeah. Lately I've seen more Nigerians actually doing BBLs in Nigeria, and it's really scary. Like, I want Nigerians to get to a level of, people want to fly to, like, people to Turkey and Cuba, to Colombia to get their body done, but like, in Nigeria, it's a lot of women who are doing it, and it doesn't look right. And it's scary because BBL is one of the most dangerous procedures to do. So to see more Nigerian people doing it, not in just Nigeria, but even here in the States, like I know plenty of girls who be doing it. And listen, you gotta get how you live. I don't hate on them. If you want to get your body done as a woman, get your body done. If you feel confident, if that's what it makes you feel like, if you want whatever, do whatever makes you feel right. But it's just so scary because the procedure is such a scary procedure to do that. People are losing their lives. Even outside of the Nigerian culture, you see people like DC Young Fly's fiance just passed away. She just had a baby a couple months ago, and now there's 3 children with no mother. So it's a scary experience. But as a woman, like, I've been in places where, like, my ex, who was Nigerian, he would praise the IG girls who did their bodies, and it made me feel insecure, like, at the time, that, like, maybe I should get my body done, So, I don't know, like, from the men's side and from a woman's side, it's weird, and I think I feel like with the whole thing, self-love, self-worth is something that has to be built within you to know that that's something that you really don't really need. I feel like right now I'm in my era of my natural BBL, like I'm going to the gym, I'm losing weight, I'm getting my body in curves in the way that I want it to be if I want to get BBL. But it's interesting that how this has been a huge trend. Everybody's doing it, especially in our community. It's not a secret.
Is it, okay, when we talk about the Nigerian aspect, is it the aunties or the girls that are doing it? Or both, or none?
I think the aunties they're keeping it to the bleaching. But the BBL, maybe in the 90s, 2000s, bleaching was what the aunties were doing. So that was their BBL type thing. But now our generation is the BBL. The aunties ain't doing it. They're too old. No shade. They can't be carrying all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're younger and you want to get the soft life, drop out.
I think it's sort of like a trend that a lot of women are following too. I think that African Americans we are naturally born with, the curves and things, and you can always go to the gym and work on those things. I think that now, because it's a trend, that they're trying to live up to that expectation and to that standard, instead of just working out in the gym. And people want things quick, fast, and in a hurry. And BBLs, they're very hard and expensive, and it's a serious surgery. So you can, like you said, like, people pass away from BBLs all the time. So it's just not a good option to do. It should not be your first option.
And I also think that peer pressure plays a huge role in the BBL, because we have people who are naturally endowed, they love, but the fact that maybe the person they're with, like you said, make them feel like little of themselves. Make them feel like, you have to have a certain type of body figure before you accept in the community. And that is wrong. Like, imagine the man you love telling you that you have to be some type of way before he can see you how you see the other IG models. And that's all peer pressure. And then we have friends too that have a group of friends, like all my girls, when they wear this clothes, sometimes it's fitted, it's this, it's that. You as a person are like, you know what, I think I'm gonna do it. Even if you know that you don't want to do it. And also, I feel like some people that do it don't go to the right doctors, they don't do their research to specifically certified to perform the surgeries on them. They just want to go under the table, under the line for anybody. They go to quack doctors and end up having infections and like, you know, because I'm not gonna say as a woman, it's your body, whatever you wanna do with it, it's your body. If you wanna get a boobs done, if you wanna get your surgery, it's your body, you know, it's your choice, but don't let it be because of peer pressure. Don't let it be because of a man told you to do it. Don't let it be because of, you know, what you see. Do it for yourself. And if you wanna do it, make sure you go find someone that is very certified and like doing the surgeries.
So if I want to chime in, I mean, because this is a topic that I've seen both men and women, you know, do this procedure, and I feel like everybody have their body. They can do whatever they want to do with their body as long as it makes you feel happy. You can go ahead and do it, but it'd be very, very important to state that statistically, out of 3,000 people that do BBL, one person died. So the procedure is not, the healing process, number one, it takes forever, and it causes a scar that's there forever, you know? And in 2021, they had over 400,000 people who did BBL. So you can imagine the statistics right now in 2023. It's getting predominantly rampant, you know, both in Nigeria and the States, you know, in Asia. It's becoming huge and big, but we need to put out the word out there and let people know the effects of BBL. In as much as, you know, you want something to boost your self-esteem, you want something to help your mental state, but just know what you're going into. It's not an easy procedure. It's not one of those surgical journeys that you're going to take that is just like, you know, like a snap of a finger. You have to be ready for what's going to come with it.
And I was gonna say with that, there's a conversation about like women like myself who are naturally thick. I all my life had to deal with men and how they treat just a thick woman, right? Invading space and whatnot. Now there's girls who are wanting to be in the same predicament that didn't have this body before, that are now seeing, man, I wanted attention. You know, men are doing this and this to me. And it's like, those are things you gotta think about. Like, girl, like, I love having a big body, but the attention that you get from having a big bone, yeah, it's cool, but you have to live with that, especially if you got a big one. Like, those are really big one, and it's like, you
because if you know, we Africans as well, we are very endowed. And we are endowed. But anyways, we have women who don't like men invading their privacy, right? For example, you see a woman walking with a big boot, you know you see this man who like want to break that man. To see, and she's not comfortable with that. You know, she's not happy in as much as, you know, we women sometimes they might like attention, but some women still, you know, they want their privacy. Don't look at me, don't touch me.
Right.
And, you know, having a big, nice figure also comes with its own consequences.
And that's why I'm like, well, what are you, for the BBL, like if you do get a BBL, what is your ultimate goal? A lot of single girls need to hustle. I know single girls like, you the stripper, you need to get that bone so you can get the money. Some girls, even in Nigeria, like they see, you know, this influencer got a bone, and she's, you know, she got the likes, she got the endorsements and stuff like that in Nigeria. So the younger girls want to do it because they want to get out of the situation that they're in. But it's like, for what cost? And what are you doing it for? And if you think about it, 15 years down the line, how is that going to affect your body now? Because that's heavy.
Right.
It's heavy, and it's going to, especially even for younger girls. I'm 31. You're doing a BBL at 21. You're not even in your 30-year-old body. That body change. At 30, I did not know that your body really changes as a woman. So you're doing it at 21. You're putting this stuff in your body. Imagine all that heaviness come 31, because all these 21-year-old people who y'all watching, y'all are 20 now, but you will be here soon, okay? So when you do things at 20, it will come to you at 30, okay? So that's what I'm like.
And even with pregnancy, like pregnancy changes you. Look at Kiki Palmer. She blew up overnight when she
She got her hair. She fell out and she was very skinny.
You love me.
And I just want to say that, I mean, we're not trying to castigate motivates you to get that BBL. But if you want to do the BBL, go meet a really good professional. Don't go do a BBL that makes you look like a chicken thigh. Like bro, like people are gonna laugh at you. For real, I'm just being blunt and open about it.
And don't go to the doctors, don't go to the doctors that be having payment plans. Even too, like, especially like in Miami, they have payment plans, you can put $300 and you pay the rest afterwards. Don't do that, especially with all these doctors in Miami.
You want to also
It's a
make
lot.
sure that, because you can search them to see who is a certified doctor to perform the surgery. So it's very important.
The surgery
It's not
pages on
about-
Instagram, you can
Yeah.
search and make sure you get a good doctor. But please don't do it under the vein of this, you know.
So I'm aware that not all women do BBL for their man or for guys. But for the women that do, I want to be clear, speaking for the men, not all men like BBL. Just keep all. You said all. No, me, I don't like BBL.
Not all.
Can I ask
Sorry,
you,
God.
have you dealt with a woman that has a BBL?
No, because I don't like it.
I don't even want to look at you.
Okay. If you have.
If you have a BBL, I don't even want to look at you.
Like, I was thinking about you know what? No one's trying to see the difference.
How do you know?
Like Ari got.
Bro, you have a BBL, your tie.
Mommy that yo, Ari got like a water booty. It looks natural, but it's a BBL.
Bro, you can
I
tell.
heard it's a difference.
80% of the time, you can tell.
I don't know, but I was thinking you can tell.
Men can tell.
What must you?
80% of the time, we know the women with BBL.
Okay. But you don't like it though.
We don't like it.
I know, but there's
Some
some
men
that
do.
But
That's not about you. You don't
I
like
mean,
it.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't like
the truth is, your husband or the man that loves you would not allow you to go get a BBL.
God bless you.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
He would not allow you to go get it. It comes with self-esteem. It's mental. You know, you keep getting that peer pressure, you know, it's one of the form of indoctrination.
Or if the man, your partner,
If your man likes it and wants it, some men even like help their girls to contribute money for it.
Yes.
Those stupid boys out there,
Yeah.
they do that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, what sails your boat, you know?
Because me personally, I've dated like Bekele and I've dated more like horrible and in the middle and whatever. If I like you, I like you. But I would never tell a skinny girl that I dated, go and do BBL. I wouldn't say that.
Right.
I would like you as a skinny.
And let's be really frank and honest here. It's not just the women. The men also do BBL too.
Yeah.
I know guys that do packs, 6 packs.
Oh yeah, Drake is not.
I know guys that I know guys that do 6 packs.
Drizzy.
Kanye has done it too.
I know guys that do 6 packs. They want to go into they want to walk around, you know, with their shirt without the shirtless. You know, they know it's not.
So men are doing BBL.
Yeah, men.
Not me.
No, not BBL.
DJ don't last like
Oh, lipo.
not BBL. So plastic surgery.
Open about plastic stuff.
Plastic surgery and BBL in the
It goes
mix.
the same.
But there are men who do it too. Making
Okay, I saw that. Like the dude who goes to Turkey, Istanbul, to go and get taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now we
Let's talk about that.
6 foot over here. Saying, you know, we're good.
But that's
I heard about that.
but that's another thing that taps into male self-esteem.
Yeah.
You guys know that women we like tall men. And as a man, I think if you're a 5'7" man, you should be comfortable in your 5'7". Just because you're sure you're gonna act like you're 6'7", you know what I'm saying? You come with the energy. You don't feel confident in yourself and stuff like you. I feel like even if you're short, feel like you're the tallest man in the room. That's like everybody else.
Right.
He's 6 foot, he's 5'9". These guys are 6'4" that are still the shyest dude in the room.
That's true.
But if you 5'5",
You carry
so,
yourself.
you know, you have to be going to these balls to get your knees messed up, and then go into physical therapy for 6 months to make sure you can walk.
Right.
To get women,
Right.
that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying
You're breaking your
is,
kneecaps.
what I'm saying is, either you want to do BBL or you want to do lipo, you can get this naturally if you put in the work. You just gotta keep putting in the work. Go to the gym, hit the gym. If it's twice a day, take it like a full-time paid job. 6 months down the line, you're gonna see the result. People don't want to go through that hard process. They just want to go through the quick you can forge like a spear or a cutlass or a sharp knife, it goes through burning furnace, it goes through fire, it goes through all of that process before it comes out like, really sharp. So for you to be able to come out and look really beautiful, look, have that body, you have to put in the work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's just like
Oh,
with,
okay.
with BBLs, they don't say this, but the process, like the healing process afterwards, like in order to maintain your BBL, you have to work out.
Right.
You still
You
have
still
to
do
work
it.
out, so what is the point of,
And that's why some girls
surgery?
go two different. So a lot of girls go different rounds. They do the second round, the third round.
Ooh,
Because a lot of them, a lot of them was like, okay, I got my body done, and they didn't really get the
They didn't
click.
maintain
You
it.
need to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like scary because you shouldn't be putting your body to that much surgical work, especially if you haven't had no kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because you never know. Like you might get a C-section when you're done. When you've done all the surgery beforehand, it's like you're putting your body to so much stress that it's not used to.
And some people are so stupid that they get like a fitness trainer who have done the work, and then you have that fitness trainer training you. Like, I don't get it. It's like a head mentality. Like bro, this
But
your
don't you
fitness trainer.
also think that most of these people kind of portray perfection, like advertisements and things like that. When
Yeah,
we know
society has
that they got work done. Like for example, you see like, a perfect teeth, but we know that they went to get those teeth.
Yeah.
You see a perfect face and all that stuff, but we know how many face peel you had to do to get that face. So everything comes down to social media, the standard out there. They make it so perfect that they feel like, even they feel like this is how it has to be. But we know what happened behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like what we are seeing. And then all the standards that have been dropped down, and we, the Gen Zs and the generation, we see them, we're like, oh my God, yeah, that's what it should look like. Mostly, that's what they portray.
Right.
So, that's not what it is.
Right, because everything's on a filter. That's you don't know how people edit. There's so many things now on these apps that you can perfect
That's why
it,
people
relish.
you see them on social media, oh my God, he's so good looking, she's so good. What is that?
Right.
Sister?
Right.
You ask
Because everything is just so different on like social media. People need to understand that the media is not real life.
Right.
This right here is real.
Yeah.
We only show you what we want you to see.
That's
We only show you the success. We only show you the good times. We only show
Not
you
bad.
the cashing out. But we're not going to show you the sleepless nights, when we're the cry, the sleepless nights, the nose, and all what we had to do.
Right.
We only show you the success. So that's why everything has to do with the standard that has been raised.
You asked a question earlier about if we like BBL, right? I feel like that question, it will only take someone who's really real and someone who's not off the ball to be able to appreciate the beauty that their partner brings on the table.
With the BBL or
Without a BBL.
Okay.
Because everything is fake, just like what my sister said. Everything is fake right now. We're living in a bubble, in this bubble where everybody's trying to be perfect. Everybody's trying, but it would take someone really real to be able to love you with your imperfections.
Yeah.
But right now, the world we live in a social media era where everybody wants to be perfect. That's why I said it only take a few set of people that can see beyond that and appreciate that beauty.
Yeah. No, I agree. And yeah, I think there are a lot of. I think you're in a good company. I think there are a lot of men that are, that don't want someone with a BBL. And get the knuckleheads like the knucklehead that I was dating that, you should, she got one, you should do something too. But that's a we ignore those guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Those
One thing with that is men that kind of propagate or foster their partner to go do BBL. There's one thing I see wrong with that because they know it's going to boost their ego when they take you outside. Those are the
It all goes back to the dad. When you see a woman with people, you're like, oh, man, he's
yeah.
the world. When you know all that, you didn't even doing nothing.
It's just an ego booster.
It's for selfish reasons, and I think that if a man is pressuring any women or any woman to do that, then you need to make a hard decision on whether you want to stay with someone who doesn't love you for who you are, or if you want to, leave and find someone else who will cater to your needs.
Right.
Let it be her choice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't force it on her.
Right.
That is a little.
That's what I'm saying, girl.
All right. For more DXR media content, follow us on our socials. More content's on the way.